Hello to you guys. How are you today? I wanted to do some cards for you tonight. See what's going on this week. It is Wednesday. Looks like some of you, all of these? Way too many. Looks like some of you, you're working on that equal give and take. There is an offer coming in. You're looking right at the cup that is being offered from the divine. So is a little red squirrel. You're about to drink from that cup. So if you've been waiting, if you have been waiting, whatever it is you've been waiting for, the universe is going to be giving it to you. It's almost here. I also have the Fool card here. You're about to take a leap of faith. You know that it's going to bring, this is mental. Five of Swords. You've got some mental arguments going on with yourself about whatever this leap is. It looks like I don't think you're walking away. I think you're walking towards something. You're holding back. You got the Four of Cups. You're holding back money. You're saving. Because you know that a tower's coming. Or it's going to break your heart. Or it's going to break someone else's heart. I feel like you've been stuck in this decision mode for quite a while. There's a lot of mental conflict here. But I see that you've been working towards getting an equal give and take with somebody. I feel that it's been really difficult. You're wanting this cup from the universe. In order to get this, you're going to have to take this leap of faith. Okay? There are going to be arguments. I just feel it's mental. I feel really strongly that it's mental. It's in your head. It's all in your head. Do I stay? Do I go? But this guy, he's walking towards holding back. You've been sensing this tower coming and this heartbreak coming. Let me see what this next card is coming out. I always do 9. Spirit, what else? What comes after the heartbreak? Patience. Queen of Swords, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Tower, the heartbreak, they want you to have patience. Okay? Have patience. Because whatever this is, it's about to transpire. Remember, the cup being offered by the universe. You have to go through a little bit of pain. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power. You are in the Queen of Swords energy right now. The sun is here. Okay? By you standing in your truth, everything will be illuminated. Your truth is going to set you free. This Sun card's the best card in the deck. There is some swift action being taken. Swift action. Swift decision with this Queen of Swords energy. You're going to be very fair and just. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to be determined in this truth. Swift action is going to be taken, and you are going to be at the Nine of Pentacles. There's also another story here. Hold on one second. Let me get these together here. I have to spread these out. I got a lot of decks here on my table. On the work front, I feel that you've been working. You've been wanting an equal give and take at work. I feel like you've been waiting really long for this offer from the universe. It's like you're just waiting for this equal give and take. You've been working hard at something. Nothing's happening. It's just killing you. Okay? You want to take a leap of faith. You're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing. You feel like you're going into the unknown. You've been stuck in your head about it. You've been having a lot of mental conflict about it. Am I supposed to walk away? Am I supposed to stay? Am I supposed to walk towards something else? You're holding on to your pentacles really tight right now because your pentacles are dwindling. You're feeling a tower coming, heartbreak. You don't want to let this job go. You love your job. Spirit's asking you to please have patience because they know. You know if you're on the right path or not. You know. Everything's being held for a reason. Okay? Have you been doing your inner work? Have you been doing what you're supposed to? They want you to be Queen of Swords. They want you to be fair and just in your decision making about yourself. They want you to go within here. Temperance is all about going within and finding your balance and really be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. What is it that you're doing? Was it successful in the past? What changed? Why isn't it so successful now? I know we have COVID and everything else going on, but I'm talking, there's got to be something within you. They want you to go within. Once you do this and you make the appropriate changes and you're very fair about it, being fair to yourself in what you've discovered, and you start applying yourself in a very different way, the Sun card comes. And you're going to have some very fast movement once you heal that part of yourself where you may have been holding yourself back. And then you will be at the Nine of Pentacles, which is awesome. So, good stuff for you guys. Good stuff. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. They want me to go to the feather deck here. Canary, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. Have you been avoiding your music? Have you been avoiding your voice? Using your voice. Don't stop using your voice. Whatever it is that you're working on. Oh, here's something different. You've got the magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. So whether it be cleaning house, going through old things that you've got stored in the attic or the basement or in that closet, getting rid of old clothes you don't wear, You can't have new coming in unless you get rid of the old. You've got to keep the flow going, okay? You also have vulture, okay? And with the vulture, accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. Listen, a lot of the signs have been stuck, very much stuck, okay? I'm fortunate. I actually bought a punching bag with the gloves from a friend of mine who used to do kickboxing. So I can like get rid of my anger that way. A lot of times if I wake up not in a great mood, I'll find like a YouTube video with comedians and I'll laugh my butt off in the morning just to get my day going on a good note. Also, another thing, go in the shower if you can't get away from everybody in your family, if you have a house full. If you're alone, fantastic. Just cry. Go take a drive. Cry it out. Just cry it out. It's hard for me to do that in the car because I know so many people, and I typically, wherever I go, I seem to run into someone I know, and that'd be a huge embarrassment to me to do that. So if you can go sit by some water also. Negative ions are in running water. So if you can be by a stream or a river, just a little bit of water, if you have waterfalls. I know where I live, we have waterfalls all over the state. I love it here. Just sit by some running water. Typically, running water has negative ions in it and it pulls the negative out of you, and you can just kind of imagine things falling out of you and going down that stream, okay? All the negativity going downstream away from you. Also, if it's a closure, you need to have closure with somebody. And you know you're not going to get it from that person directly. You can take a picture of them. I learned this from a Hawaiian friend of mine. Humans need closure. So like when our loved ones die, when they pass away, we have funeral services so we can have our final words and our final closure, our final prayers. We can shed tears and share amongst each other. I know a lot of people actually now that I'm older, but I have been blessed to have had my family members living a long life. But understand that with death, you need to have closure. So we have the burial services, right? COVID's made that rather difficult for a lot of us. I recently lost my grandmother, and because a lot of my uncles and stuff, they're all older, they have a lot of health conditions, so it was only for children. None of the grandchildren could go. Of course, we could go later. And we watched it online, but it was just sad that we couldn't be there in person to share in the experience with, the aunts and uncles and our cousins and everybody. But next year there will be a big family party on her birthday to celebrate her life. So that's another idea. But say you have a person you truly loved, because I know a lot of the signs have been broken up from somebody, and some people have been having a very hard time getting past this hurt and this pain that they've been through. So with that said, you can take a picture of you and that person, and a picture of a group of you, like whoever was closely involved in it. Sometimes it involved kids, whatever. A family Photoshop, whatever it is. Take it out into the woods, if you have woods near you. Remember where you grabbed them from, but pick up a stick and a stone. Dig a hole. Bring a lighter. I actually had scissors, a lighter, and a little prayer that I wrote out. And you can dig that hole with the earthly tools, the stone, the stick, and then you can look at the picture You can even write a letter if you need to. Say what you need to say to each person. Send forgiveness. Thank them for the lessons. Thank God for the lessons that you learned from them entering your life. Whatever pain was caused, it was invited in by you so that you could have the experience in this life. And now it is time to release it. And whether it was a very strong bond, whether it wasn't, but there's a lot of pain, you can cut this picture up into tiny pieces. You can cut your letter up in tiny pieces. You can light them on fire. Watch them burn to ashes. Fill in the hole with the stick and the stone. The stone is to dig the hole, the stick is to fill it back in. Place the stick and the stone back where you found them and walk away. A really great prayer you can use too is the Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian prayer on releasing and forgiving. And namaste, I honor the light within you. It is closure. I didn't believe that it would happen. I had a hard time letting go of a past relationship many years ago. And as much as I tried to let it go, the person kept contacting me and I kept blocking the number and they'd call from another number. And I finally, I had met this man. I had a reading from him years ago from another source that I work on. And he told me to do this. He said, I swear to God, when you leave the woods, you're going to feel so much better. And I did it, and not believing that anything would happen, because, as much as I am who I am spiritually, I couldn't believe that this was going to work. But every step I took away from that little burial plot that I made myself, every step I took out of those woods, I made it look like I never sat there. Nobody would have known I sat there. I used that stick to actually it was like a sandy type of spot in the woods, so digging the hole was pretty easy. But I put that stick and stone back, and I looked back at where I sat, and you couldn't even tell that a person was there. I even covered up my footprints. And then I placed the stick and stone back where I found them, and every step out of those woods back to my car down the trail, I felt like a whole weight was lifted off my shoulders. It was beautiful. And when I got back to my truck, I actually cried, and I just let it go. And I just cried and cried and cried, and it was wonderful because I finally had the release that I wasn't able to do. So it was kind of like a little funeral. And I will tell you, I was able to move forward finally. So, just thoughts, okay? I hope that helped you. So Spirit also called out the blue jay for you guys. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Humility, you guys. All these gifts come from the divine. Be grateful that you've been blessed with them. You also have the blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. So you guys, that was a quick little read for you, just a 20-minute one. I'm going to come back and do another one soon. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. If any of this resonated with you, please click like, subscribe, share, comment below. Let me know what's going on in your lives. Let me know what's happening. And I look forward to doing another reading with you soon. Thanks. Bye.